When do you need a permit for home repairs? When can you skip it? Do you have a list of home improvements on your fall schedule? Whether you are that determined weekend do-it-yourselfer or intend on hiring a professional, knowing when a project requires a building permit is an important step. Let's get this out of the way for starters. Working with your local planning and development services office can sometimes be challenging. Between the confusing process, long lines, and unanswered questions, frustration can halt the project before it starts. I'm here to tell you, however, that solving permit problems do not have to be an exercise in anger management. Here are a few helpful hints for you to use as a guide. The first thing you need to understand is that there is no uniformity across cities and counties as to when a permit is needed or the process required to obtain a permit. All cities and counties are different. While standardization between government agencies can be lacking, there are certain projects that almost always require a permit. At a high level, those projects involve personal and public safety. As an example, any project that includes major plumbing, electric, or natural gas will typically require a permit. You can broaden that list further to include HVAC installations, load-bearing walls, fences, and decks over a certain height. If your project involves building or adding on to an existing structure, like an addition to your home, garage, or a new driveway, a permit will likely be required. Often there's a gray area with projects like windows, doors, and landscaping. If you are simply replacing an existing window with one of the same size, you should be fine. Expand the window hole, however, and you could need a permit. The same can be said about replacing a door. Landscaping projects like removing a tree or adding a retaining wall are fine, but dig out your own swimming pool? You are looking at a trip to the planning department. You can typically take on smaller projects such as installing new flooring, replacing a sink, installing siding, or updating bathroom fixtures without getting a permit. Permits are difficult to understand, I get it. If you have a question, call or head down to your local planning department. It's a good place to start. If you have questions as to what home projects may increase the value of your home, get in contact with me today. I'd be happy to take your call.